Yeah, I can't wait to see what's going to be happening this one. Game number 1 is getting underway right now. We're going to find out who's taking the first step to keeping those playoff hopes alive, because this is a big one. Superjj versus Kranich. Game 1 is getting underway. Well, Kranich is queuing up my favorite deck of all time.
Well, I knew you had a big love affair with it yesterday, because you got it 5 games in a row for Moskaka.
Oh, jeez. I wish I could like sit down with a group of 32 people and try to roundtable this and figure out what exactly players are trying to do with this build, because aren't there just other decks that do it better?
Well, here's the thing. We've been seeing this deck a lot more lately. It's just becoming more popular. People are, they're trying to get the free wins out of it.
That is the one big benefit it has, is that when it goes unchecked, it just steamrolls your opponent. The problem is with it is that this is such a popular strategy right now as well, and a card like Imp King Boss completely destroys your entire position.
Yeah, the real problem I have with the deck is it doesn't have a recovery card. There's like nothing it can really do once it starts to fall behind. It has to hope to draw exactly what it needs to finish you off.
Well, that is its recovery plan, is just reach afterwards.
Right.
But then if you're going to do that, doesn't Hunter just have better reach?
So I got a question about Whirling's Epimatic for you. Do you think that's a laser on his head, or is he holding a lightsaber? Because it looks like a lightsaber to me. Because he's definitely a Jedi.
Look, with how much damage this guy deals, you have to believe he's pretty darn proficient with whatever it is.
Yeah, that thing's a Jedi for sure.
Yeah. Kranich has played this sequencing really well, though. Knows that he needs to risk the Whirling's Epimatic, can't protect it forever, and then the Annoyatron afterwards. It's going to keep that 1 health from getting picked off.
Yeah, Superjj, I think you're almost priced into implosioning this Whirling's Epimatic here. You cannot leave this card around.
Yeah.
It's the most dangerous card in the deck.
He's killing a 6/1.
Yeah. It's the most dangerous card in the deck. It's a 6/1, but if you draw something like Rockbiter Weapon, I mean, you just take 1,000,000.
1,000,000. 12 equals 1,000,000. Chalky told me I needed to work on my math earlier today. You definitely need to work on yours.
I mean, at some points in times in the game, 12 is pretty much the same as 1,000,000.
Yeah. Enough is really the goal you're going after.
Enough. Okay, that's a better word, I guess.
So Kranich doing an excellent job of curving out here. But it's going to be a matter of whether or not he can actually fight through how much resilience that Superjj has in his hand. This Void Caller, it's looking a little bit better than Piloted Shredder on this board, and the fact that he's been buying extra mileage out of his cards, that's really the big difference here. Is if Kranich can't find a way to keep pressuring, he's just going to fall behind. Also,
he's going to get to 50-50 this Doom Guard into play as well. And that card's going to reign supreme on this board.
Yep.
So Kranich taking a little sip of what I assume is coffee there. I heard that he might have just woken up before this match. Maybe got him a little nap in or something. He's, well rested, ready for his match.
Well rest. Yeah. So, well, this is a big one. It misses, but
another Imp King Boss, perfectly fine.
Yeah, he's going to take some damage here and not too comfortable with it. The big problem here now is that he wanted to curve into Doom Guard, but he's got a Dr. Boom in his hand.
Yeah, that's the problem now, is what do you do with this hand now?
Yeah.
Because it's really hard to give up Dr. Boom. Plus you might draw another good card here. So
yeah, this game just got super tight because of that. Wow, Kranich just going to Leroy. Let's get him. He wants to get the charge damage in before there's any defenders of Argus.
Yeah, I like this play from him. He's playing around any taunt cards because the rest of his hand has a ton of reach with Crackle and Lava Burst. I love this play from him. Superjj, yeah, I love that he's playing Doomguard now. He realizes what's going on.
Yeah, this is, I mean, it could have potentially been a big nightmare.
RoboCub.
Yeah, is able to clean up this board, but can he actually kill Kranich in time?
Well, I was going to say, attack with the 1/1s first. There you go. Let's at least sequence correctly here.
Yeah. But again, I think that Kranich he had enough of a start that he was able to get this done. But Superjj losing this 50-50, I think, might have lost this game.
Since there's no taunt here, he's going to be able to finish off this pretty easily.
That Crackle would have to roll 4, and then he drew the Rock Biter anyway. So yeah. So Superjj a little bit unlucky in this one, but Kranich out to a blistering start and a proper sequence in your first couple turns. An unchecked Whirling Zap-O-Matic will, again, like you said, it will reign supreme.
It might be one of the most, if not the most dangerous single minion in the game if left unchecked in this deck.
The funny part to me is when you attack with it, you expect like some menacing sound to come from it. It just goes wee.